it when I get my Schwartz twisted.
What? I said, hot shot.
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief Zerohour. I'm your host, Stone Loki. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody out there doing? And a big good morning to my co-host, of course, the one and only, the alien of aliens, woggly-eyed Wendy's true love, Zeropium. Good morning, my friend.
You son of a bitch. You had to go there already. Oh, well, maybe if we get it. Yeah, maybe if we get it out of the way early, it won't bother us ever again today. So good morning. Good morning, my brother Loki. Good morning, chat.
Good morning.
Hope you're ready for another fantastic kickstart to your week with Zerohour.
Speaking of fantastic, Colonizer Jeebus has $2 super chat. Good morning, my friend. And he says, Fanta. Fanta. You want a Fanta? Fanta. Wanna Fanta? Don't you wanna Fanta? Mexican Iron wants a Fanta. Wanna Fanta? Don't you wanna Fanta? Mexican Iron wants a Fanta. Good morning.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Woo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, a couple of things we're going to talk about this morning. One of them being, of course, the return of Bob Iger. I just want to say to all those lovely people that just knew that Bob Chapek was going to make a difference at Disney. That Bob Chapek was going to come in and all he cared about is money. He's the money guy. All he cared about was the money that the parks made. He ran the parks, and all he cares about is he doesn't care about woke ideology. He doesn't care about any of this shit. He just wants to make money. He's going to fix things. Wow. Nothing fucking changed besides more woke bullshit. So give yourselves a pat on the back. All those lovely people that said he's going to make a difference and change everything. I've heard this fucking a million times. Oh my God, if we can just get rid of this person. Oh my God, they're going to fire this person. Oh my God, this will change everything. Yeah, it sure changed a lot. Disney just got more and more woke, and Bob just kept taking a knee. He just kept taking a knee, and oh, I'm sorry. I'm a rich white guy. I'll do whatever you tell me to do. Just please don't cancel me. You ended up getting canceled anyway. So
don't change for you. Don't change a thing for me.
Woke never changes.
Yep, the more things change, the more they stay the same. At this point, it's more or less just a case of stirring around the elements just for the hell of it.
So, you know what? It's just going to get worse. I saw something. I see. All this just means more LGBTQ actresses for the Disney movies. I don't really care. I'm not going to watch them anyway.
I always find it funny that Loki will say this all the time. It's like, oh, fuck Disney. We're not going back there. I'm never talking about him again. But the passion for what we used to have just seeps through. And when something starts going wrong, man, you just can't help but feel the need to go on a verbal can of whoop ass tirade there, you know?
Psychodor of 9 with a $2 super chat. Bye, Iger's back. Nothing of value was gained.
Morgan disapproves, minus 19.
So the hens aren't done scissoring yet.
Oh my God. Scissor me timber.
Yeah, that's right. Showback, TJC. Meet the new boss. Same as the old boss. Classic comics. You're right about that one. Sebastian Simonson. I hope I said that correctly, sir. Bob Chapek bended the knee and took a hot dog in the mouth.
It was more than a hot dog. That was some bratwurst shit going on.
Some kielbasa.
I like him big and chunky.
Mickey Mouse, he's not really dead, as long as we remember him.
Yeah, but we're remembering things for all the wrong reasons.
Hi, guys.
Yeah. That sounds like we're going to have a big fucking problem.
There you go. Zero's got it.
Oh my God.
I can't get my voice that high anymore. So
yeah,
it doesn't work.
You got to kind of reach into pants and grip your nuts a little bit. Anybody could do it. It's free. Try it at home, kids. Don't try it at home. God, the Mickey Mouse meme. It started. Anytime Disney comes up, folks, we're going to bring out Mickey Mouse to say a few words on our behalf.
Well, it's just really interesting that Bob Iger steps away with the coup. Like, as soon as the coup happens, Iger's like, I'm out, bitches, and I'm taking my 401 with me. And they put Chapek in charge. And now that all of that's over and all of this is wound down, we're right back to Bob Iger again.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed. The board's going to do whatever the board's going to do. And the board's woke as fuck. And that's just the investors. You know what? If you're an investor at Disney, if you've got stock in Disney, sell now while you can make profit on it. Jester's Dark Empress. That's my advice anyway. With $5 super chat. Well, tis better the devil you know. I need some toxicity this morning. Ask and thou shalt receive.
I think
Jester's Dark Empress, the artist formerly known as Darth Arlena.
I think someone can provide.
You want some toxic femininity? Is that what you want? Here you go. Like someone just said, woke never changes. Disney never changes either.
No.
What did he say? Another 100 years of woke came out of Bob Chapek's mouth. We're gonna keep doing this content for the next 100 years.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Great. Yeah.
It's not going to be you.
Yeah. What's it all about, Bob? It's about the desecration of Mickey Mouse, the effigies to be destroyed, and the trampling of all the souls who built this empire from the ground up. We will destroy it all, and we won't stop until there's nothing left but dust and ashes. And then we'll burn the ashes in a sacrificial fire to appease the woke gods.
Dust and echoes.
Yeah, you know what I think is real ironic? I don't even know if it's still open, but the fact that Euro Disney sounds more appealing than anything we got going on now in North America is pretty sad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pathetic, for lack of a better term. I think it's pathetic. Just like I said, stirring around the elements. I really don't have any faith in what's to come or what kind of groundwork or roadmap they have planned. But if history is any indication, we've got a lot of misery to look forward to.
Yeah, and this is a big thing. What happened to that Iger 2024 run? Classic Comics, it's the nail on the head. What happened to the Iger 24 run? My God, he's going to be president.
He ran out of money.
No, that motherfucker didn't run out of money. That motherfucker got deep pockets. No.
Yeah.
He could spend 200 million on a presidential run.
Yeah. Sorry. I meant he was morally bankrupt. Euro Disney had the best Space Mountain? You don't say? Wow. I'd never been. I'd give anything to go there and just walk up to Mickey Mouse so he can go, bonjour. Oh my God. Zero's bad this morning. He's out there.
There's shit on it with Star Wars. Yeah.
Damn. So is Euro Disney still around? I thought it closed up shop. I have no idea. It's very rare that I see the world outside of Google Earth or anything like that.
Well, I just don't care about Disney. I don't care where it is, whether it's Euro Disney, China Disney, Australia Disney. I don't give a shit. If it says Disney on it, I'm just like,
Take a shit on it.
Why do I care? People heard about Iger 2024 and noped out.
Yeah, I could see that.
Iger is the real life Scrooge McDuck. Deep pockets, y'all. I'm just done. I'm just like, whatever. I've been done. Everybody knows I've been done. I just honestly, I wanted to come on and go, you know what? All those fucking people that said things are changing when Bob Chapek came. By God, things are changing. Things are going to change. And then it just, nope. What fucking changed? What changed?
The size of his pockets.
Tell me what changed for Disney when Iger left and Chapek came in. What changed?
Rewritten movies. That's about all I know.
So he was the boss. Now he's not the boss. Now Iger's back, and apparently heads are gonna roll. I don't know what heads are gonna roll. From the Chapek came in and was completely surrounded by all of Iger's people, and he couldn't do anything. He couldn't change anything. He was the one who went up and took a knee on fucking stage in Florida and was like, we're gonna keep doing woke entertainment for the next 100 years. We're going to pander to the ideologies of this minority, this small, tiny minority, the 0.5%, the 0.05% of the world. We're gonna keep doing that. And nothing's changed. That's it. Even their excuses changed. Dig Outlaw, their excuses changed. Okay, I get it. Okay, so their excuses of why they were doing things and what was going on changed, but nothing else changed. All right,
it makes sense.
So,
yeah, it's rough. It's rough.
It's the way these companies work. Look at G4. G4 tried to take off by hiring people and saying, how would you cancel Batman? Why would I want to cancel Batman? Because he's white and rich. The correct answer is by pressing sexual assault charges against Batman, even if he didn't do anything to you, because it's for the greater good. The greater good. The greater good. Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you, G4. I'm so glad you're gone. And any other company that acts like that or says some shit like that needs to get gone the fuck out really quick. Really quick. Let's press some sexual assault charges against Batman, whether he did it or not, because he's a rich white guy and it's the right thing to do to get rid of him. Wow.
Yeah, bitch.
Cheapskate is the fall guy, and he's coming back into fix the things that started under his regime. Anyone believing that evil Bob Saget is going to turn this company around is delusional.
Yeah.
He's there to fix everything and get
sure.
another 80 million in 401k.
Fix what though? I mean, go back 20, 30, 40 years. Fix what? What in the first place was even fucking broken? That's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But there you go. Bend the knee, pander to the crowd that, doesn't even really want you. They just want to, dictate out there for the sake of dictating.
Thank you for that $10 super chat, Machini. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and this one's just for you, brother. Skull!
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother.
Damn straight.
Hell
Damn straight.
yeah.
Kendra L. copy. Thank you. Thank you for the copy refill.
Woo! You want to send one my way? I'm running on half empty here.
I'm drinking tea this morning, but that'll work.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with tea. I enjoy a tea.
Kitty Bear said Disney was like, we're going to hit an iceberg. Chapek was like, I'll turn right to miss it. Disney board, no go left. How Disney board is let's light the ship on fire and melt the iceberg. How can you do that? Okay, how can you have a board that goes against making money? How do you have a board that goes against making money? And how, as a stockholder, can you call a vote of no contest against a board for not wanting to make money and losing value in your stock?
They back themselves into a corner. I mean, the if the finances were there, they'd still be doing what was best for Disney in the long run. And everybody here knows what's best for Disney, but they've been monotonized and plagiarized and sodomized into their own kind of warped little way of thinking, where they're thinking that the best finances out there are the ones that you need to pander to a certain group to. And that kind of worked against them. Oh, you mean we're losing money, but we're catering to the right people, aren't we? Well, from the outside looking in, no.
Dave Bob says all the woke are singing "My boyfriend's back" and you're gonna get in trouble. Hey, lad, my boyfriend's back. I fucking dare Bob Iger to step up to Ron DeSantis and watch Ron DeSantis backhand him from Florida all the way back into Cali. I fucking dare him. You go ahead, Iger, and you try it and see what happens.
That'd be cool.
Oh my God, politicians should not be banned in private. Democrats do it all the time. Democrats fuck with private businesses all the time. Believe me, I know. I have one. The Dems go after private businesses all the time. So they can suck it.
Those bastards.
Son of a bitch. I've unsubscribed from all Disney blogger because they love Daddy Iger and want special access. That's right. That's all they do. They're on their knees sucking that Disney pee. They are kissing the Pope, kissing the Jesus. Boing. That's exactly what they're doing.
Yep. Big old Daddy Disney dick riders.
And Daryl, if you're out there right now, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Daryl, I know you can hear us. You want to leave. I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Daryl.
That's Dave. Good morning,
I know,
Dave.
But we're putting Daryl in his place.
DJ Ronnie G with $2 super chat says they traded a Bob for a Bob.
But what about Bob?
I find it weird that they traded a Bob for Bob. Great movie with, yeah. Oh, yeah. What about Bob? What about Bob? Great movie. Thank you for the $2 super chat, DJ Ronnie G.
It's exhausting.
But Loki, my private platform, they can suck it.
Suck it all the way down.
I want Elon to announce he's going to buy Disney. It would be so effing funny.
How much?
Anybody could. He could.
Yeah, he could. How much do you think that would cost him?
Oh, billions. Billions and billions. But, I mean, he bought Twitter, so fuck it.
Yeah, 10%. That was what? 40? Was it 40 million or 40 billion?
Billion.
Jesus, tap dancing Christ, that guy.
He paid in the billions.
That guy's probably got money he hasn't even looked at yet.
Those bargain bastages. Scott Westbrook. Thank you, Scott, so very much. And thank you, DJ Ronnie G, for your super chats. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. And this one is just for you. We're going a little old school this morning. Skull!
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill. So, howdy, Dean. Good morning.
Good morning. Man Squatch says Disney's market cap is $163.49 billion. Meaning to buy half of it is $82 billion. Yeah, he could do it.
He could.
He could.
He'd have to like put everything on the line to buy it. But.
Oh yeah, he'd probably have to show some collateral. It said, "Well, we want all of your SpaceX rockets, and we want that plan of yours to colonize or get people on Mars by 2050. Tell us how you're going to do that. Give us the technology, and then maybe we'll think about it." And then the board of advisors will say, "Nah, we don't like his morals. Forget it."
Oh my God, can you imagine though the firing line? When people got fired, could you imagine? You think Twitter is like a crybaby house of crybabies?
I was going to say, yeah,
all of them getting fired.
Yeah, if that was any indication, oh man, it'd
be like Donald Trump got elected all over again.
For entertainment purposes alone, I would like to see that.
Mocking draws with the $5 super chat. Thank you, my brother. Says Iger back in power will be a big wake-up call for the people. This ESG score mentality will be their downfall, and it needs to stop. Yes. No, this whole social credit shit. Yeah. Oh yeah. And that's what the Batman thing was about at G4. That's what all this has been about. And the more there's crazy shit you hear about it. Like I had heard about this G4 shit. This Batman, how do you cancel Batman? Oh, you file a sexual assault charge against him, whether he did it or not. It's good for everybody because he's a rich white guy. I had heard that like months and months and months ago. And I was like, there's no fucking way that that's real. This is made up. This is urban legend shit. There's no way it's real. And I wish I had said something because I could have been saying this morning, I was fucking right. When I heard this, I reported it and I was right. And I didn't because I don't like rumors. I don't like bullshit. I want facts, not fiction. And guess what? I didn't run with it. And I wish I would have. I really do. I wish I would have. At least then I could have said, well, I broke it to you months ago. But I didn't. And
was this a legit conversation they were having on?
Oh
G4?
Yeah, this was hiring practices. This wasn't just a conversation. This was a question they asked you when they went to hire you. Is how do you cancel Batman? How do you cancel Batman? The correct answer is you file a sexual assault charge against Batman because he's a rich old white guy, and that's how you get rid of him. It's for the good. It's for the good of everyone because he's rich and he's white.
I would like to know the geniuses at work here that thought up this questionnaire. So the question for you, Loki, question for everybody in chat. What fucking planet do you come from where that's even a legit question? Because first of all, It's a fictional character in a fictional universe. And within that fictional universe, nobody even knows, save for a very select few, nobody even knows who Batman is. How in the fuck would you even proceed to get the wheels in motion to file a sexual assault charge on a vigilante who hides in the shadows and no one knows who he is? That's my prime reason why that question doesn't even make sense. Absolutely no sense. But that's just from a fan's perspective. But if that's something you go through to get hired, oh my God, yeah. Good luck with all that. Glad you're gone.
Dean Krantz says, I have some good friends that are in a stock club. Watching this show and others, I would mention the poor direction Disney was headed, and my friends listened and sold a large portion of their stock at 200.
All right, we've got some insider information.
It's called Planet Self-Righteous Ideologies.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it. You know, I kind of understand where they're going with that, but still, of all the things to ask on one of your precious gems of a hiring questionnaire protocol kind of piece of shit, man, could you not come up with anything else?
Morons can't separate fiction from reality. Sick people. Sick people.
Yep. And that's the truth too. It's everywhere.
Let me by all means, let me get right to that and throw that one out there. But I do have a stalker, and that stalker is absolutely positively batshit fucking crazy. Hello, stalker. And they cannot separate fact from fiction. So
where is this person? We will find them and we will troll them. Or tease them until they develop an eating disorder.
He's evil because he bought Twitter instead of handing out $1 billion. These fucking morons think that he can just give everyone $1 billion. Oh my God, he's rich enough to give every human being $1 billion. He's got like 400 billion. He could give everyone $1 billion because there's not a billion. No, bitches, no.
I was
That's not what he can do.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
can't even give everybody $1 million.
Yeah,
they're fucking morons.
Absolutely. Because I mean, really, I was gonna say, is it really just that easy? Him walk down the street, which probably wouldn't be possible anyway. He'd have to be in one of his armored cars. But like, he could just go there, write a check to some random Joe Blow on the street for $1 billion and hand it over. There's a lot of there's a lot of things you're gonna have to go through to actually get that to even happen in the first place.
And a Dega outlaw breaks it down right there. To control you, all heroes must die. They have to erase heroic from the dictionary. They have to get rid of heroes. Because if they can do that, you have no one to be inspired by to rise up and say no.
I still say no.
And that right there, what Man Squatch says right there. You should give me money instead of how can I get my own money?
Yeah.
How could I get my own fucking money?
Yeah. He should give me money. I'd ask, okay, why? What do you do with yourself to deserve it? What makes you think you are worth and therefore entitled to $1 billion? You tell me. Put it in essay form if you have to.
Thank you, Adega, for the $1.99 super chat. Daryl the Derelict, oppression breeds rebellion. Well, Daryl, we were just talking about that. So why do what these people tell you to do? Why defend a corporation? You know, it's funny. It's really funny that there are however many people, 1 billion fucking mind wiped, idiotic, fucking up their own ass, nerf hurting sons of bitches that protect this company and think that by protecting this company, they're going to get something out of it. By protecting this company, we're going to get something out of it. We're going to get access. We're going to get special treatment. They're going to take care of us. Do y'all not remember this shit? What happened with the protecting Disney? And I didn't get invited to Star Cruises or whatever the fuck they call it. McKinney draws with $10 super chat. Elon buying Twitter FTX scam, Iger buying Disney, the fake modern audience. Man, what a crazy month.
Yeah, and it's not even over yet.
It's not even close to being over yet.
There's still time.
Thank you so much. Mocking Draws and a Dega Outlaw for your super chats, guys. You guys keep the fires burning right here in Valhalla, and we're going to let out the Viking horde this morning. Go! You want to go to war against Disney? That's the way you go to war against Disney. Don't give them an inch. Don't let them up. This whole thing of, Chapek was going to fix everything. Oh, my God, dude. How fucking...
Yeah.
Chapek was going to fix shit. But it was the Iger stands that stopped him. Whatever. What the fuck ever. He's fucking CEO of the company. If he wants to go on a mass firing spree, that's exactly what he does. Oh, no, we have to get Iger in here. We have to get Iger in here to fucking fire people. I don't buy it. Luis Sparrow, good morning, Luis. Says some companies seem to be trying to make a change, but Disney is doubling down. I don't think that's going to go well for them.
It still blows my mind when even if you think you're the biggest corporation out there and you've got limitless pockets with limitless depth, you think you've got unlimited resources and anything you can do to spread your way of thinking out there. It still blows my mind that no matter how big you are and whatever company you are running or own or et cetera, you can't look to everything else that has walked the same path and fallen flat on their face. And you still look at it and say, yep, that seems like a good idea. We'll be the ones that actually change things. We'll be the first ones to not fall on our face. We'll be successful with this. You still can't get it. What was the definition of insanity? Repeating the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
That's right. DJ Ronnie G with $5 super chat. Elon has enough money to give every American $120. This is among the stupidest shit I've ever seen on the internet. I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree, DJ. Keith Movie Geek says, Stone Loki's Ropium in chat. Long live David Zaslav. That's right, brother. Looks like John Favreau will be getting a call from James Gunn as we watch the MCU slowly die. Guys, if you aren't subscribed to Pop Culture Minefield, what are you doing? Get over there right now. Subscribe to Keith and Gary and tell them, Sko and tuck and roll from Valhalla and the Cotton Connection. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Keith, so very much, brother.
Hell yeah. So quick question for you. If Elon Musk gave you $120, what would you do with it?
Buy pizza. I don't know.
Yeah.
Buy Italian.
And then boom, just like that, your money's gone. So what was the point of it to begin with?
I don't know. Colonizer Jeebus brings up a really good point. They're talking like Iger going to do something about KK. Nobody's going to do anything about Kathleen Kennedy. I have heard this shit for too long. I've been around here for too fucking long and heard all this bullshit about how KK is going down. This is KK's last day. KK's in trouble now. KK's done fucked up. KK overreached. KK. For 6 fucking years, I've heard about this bitch making mistake. Oh, they're going to get rid of her after Indy. After Indy, guys, they're going to get rid of her. I've got you on the hook again. Come here. I'm fishing. I'm throwing that fucking line out, and I've hooked me some fucking super chats and some morons. And after this, it's really going to happen. It's really going to fucking happen. I promise this time. I bullshitted you time and time again, but this time I fucking got you on the hook, and I'm telling you, that bitch is going down. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Over and
KK's
over
not going
again.
anywhere until KK decides she's going to leave. And the day that bitch retires, the day she retires, and it will be a retirement on her part, there's going to be some motherfuckers that said, I told you so. And there's going to be me going, you told us fucking 1,000 times this shit was going to happen. And it didn't happen until she decided. She decided to leave. The only other way is if that bitch drops in the middle of the night or something. And that's it. That's the only other way this shit's going to go down. Nobody is firing fucking KK. That bitch will be around as long as she wants to be.
Mm-hmm. Would you think a retirement would even solve the problem? Because, she would not only have to retire, she would have to agree and probably sign 17 bajillion documents saying, I will be hands off from this day henceforth forever and ever until the day I drop dead. Completely hands off. That's the only way. Retirement is one thing, but if someone were in the office were to call her up on the phone, hey, what do you think about this? Oh, I would do blah, blah, blah. No, she'd have to be completely hands off. No contact whatsoever.
And Keith Movie Geek says, Iger is back because Disney owns Universal $10 billion for Hulu to be paid in 2023. And then Iger promised that Disney Plus would be profitable by 2024. Which is not, and it never will be. You think fucking DC amazed the world when it was losing $1 billion a month? Disney's losing more on Disney Plus. If you take all the shows and all the money that's been poured into it and all the money for all this shit that's not making money, they're losing more than $1 billion a month. Ain't that a bitch?
Mm-hmm.
Mark Dampingly Tired says the person that takes her place will be groomed by KK and will be worse.
Yeah, that's also a very distinct possibility.
So,
yeah, the future
has lost a good
bleak.
portion of their audience. Star Wars and Marvel Beyond Saving Critical Drinker is crowdfunding his first movie, and I'm looking forward to it. Rest in peace, Luke Skywalker.
Well, there's some food for thought.
So, there you go. KK ain't going nowhere.
Nah.
Bob Iger really didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, all this shit's going to change, but all this shit's going to change. Everything's going to change. Everything was going to change under Chapek. What do you think's going to change under Iger? Shit.
Absolutely nothing.
It all changed once KK's gone. It all changed once Favreau gets in there and starts running things. Favreau's going to be the head of Disney.
Mm-hmm.
KK's out. Favreau's going to be the head of Disney. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want the job. He just wants to make cool shit and have fun. That's what he wants to do. That's what he wants to do in his job. Why do you think you put yourself in a movie? Okay. Why do you think Quentin Tarantino did it? Why do you think he does it? Why do you think people like them do it? Creatives. Because they want to have fun with it. Hey, you know what? I'll put myself in. I'll be this guy happy. I'll be this guy happy that's like Tony Stark's fucking driver and his butler. We'll do it that way.
Yeah.
And he had fun. He had fun doing it. He has fun in the role. He wants to have fun, wants to have a good time, and wants to make shit. He doesn't care about running a division in a company. I mean, right there, Louis Sparrow. I don't care who's in charge. I want good content. As long as what they're making's good, who the fuck cares?
Mm-hmm. But it's too much to ask. Too much because they're too far gone.
And yeah, Zaslav's laughing his ass off. Zaslav is laughing his ass off. And yeah, Ghost Rider, he made himself Tony's Alfred. It's exactly what he did. He made himself Tony's Alfred. You ever want to be Alfred before? Well, guess what? I have the opportunity because I'm going to put myself in my own movie. He can do that.
Yeah, as long as you're not a narcissist about it.
Dean Krantz says in the 90s, I remember people remarking on the direction Disney was going. I remember Robin Williams making jokes about how bad Working for the Mouse was. It has not improved in all of that time.
If anything,
my
it's gotten
understanding,
worse.
Robin Williams had a horrible time doing Aladdin. He had a horrible time working for Disney doing Aladdin.
Yeah, which is a shame when you look back on it, because that was one of my favorite Disney animated movies. Yep, it's a damn shame.
And that was then, ladies and gentlemen. That's not even now.
Yeah, we're going back a ways now, so it's a long, bumpy road we've been going down all this time.
Eastland Burkholder, say no, this is not right. Say no, this you should make no sense.
Yes.
Robin Williams hated Disney. And we all loved Robin Williams.
Yeah.
I don't know a human being on earth that didn't love Robin Williams. And speaking of Robin Williams, I want to say something this morning. Jason David Frank passed away yesterday. We found out yesterday morning. And by the time the end of the day rolled around, there's a lot going on about the fact that he took his own life. I don't care that I'm not going to change grieving for him because he did that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how it happened. It shouldn't have happened.
Yep.
It shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, it's brutal. It's absolutely brutal.
There are people that said they can't believe it. There are people who said they didn't see it coming. There are people that were close to him that said this was shocking. If you were close to him, if you were there, then you saw something. We are here for the people that we care about. Mm-hmm. We are here for the people that fight and keep on fighting, that don't take a knee. And this is bullshit. This is bullshit. What happened?
Yeah.
Oh, I hadn't talked to him. I hadn't talked to him in months. I guess I never will now. No, you won't. You won't. And if you know what, if you feel bad because you hadn't talked to him in months and you hadn't reached out, may you never do that again. I got a call from someone not too long ago that I hadn't talked to in over a decade. Reach out, put your hand out, because that could mean everything to people. If you've ever been in that state, if you've ever been in that hole and you looked up and you felt like there was absolutely no way out, then you know how that feels. And you know the difference that a friend could make by reaching a hand out. It could mean the difference between being here tomorrow and not.
Yeah, it's true. Absolutely is.
Keith Movie Geek says Bob Iger was only out of power for 11 months. Dear DC Studios, Jon Favreau for the Metal Men. Come on, from the guy who gave us Jungle Book and Lion King live action. Give it to us. I dare Disney to give us good content and to stop with all this woke bullshit.
Yeah. You're asking a lot.
But they're never going to do it. It's never going to happen. This is why I don't talk about their shit. This is why I do not mention them. This is why I do not go into, oh my God, this is coming out or that's coming out, or this is why I don't cover Andor. This is why I don't cover Star Wars. This is why I don't cover Marvel. This is why I don't cover any of this shit. I will talk about the company, but I will not talk about their projects like, oh my God, I can't wait to see it, or I'm not even going to shit on it because I'm not going to give them the time to review their shit when they've all basically thumbed their noses at us and called us ists, obes, and Yahtzees for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Brogan Entertainment says Austin St. John and JDF didn't get along at all, and in his video, St. John waved it off because it didn't matter in the face of JDF killing himself.
Yeah. Yeah, it's rough.
It's because he came in and suddenly he was the reason the show was still going. He was the reason they were all still getting paid. He was the reason, and Austin St. John wasn't. He felt like he was the lead on a show, and then he got replaced first season by JDF. So
Yep, still a shame.
That right there. Disney hates me, so I don't give them my money. I'm not going to give them my money.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
And someone mentioned earlier, I can't find it. I've gone back and I've looked for it. Someone mentioned throwing people under the bus this morning. Who have I thrown under the bus? Who have I thrown under the bus?
We're not going to name names.
Who have I thrown under the bus?
You haven't thrown anyone under the bus.
So that's just who have I thrown under the bus? People that said that KK was getting fired 100,000 times and she never got fired. Who did that specifically? Who did that specifically? Tell me who did that. Who did I throw under the bus?
Jesus. No.
So, by all means, tell me who everybody said that KK was gone. I at one point was like, they can't keep that bitch around. Not after this. Not after this giant failure. So who have I thrown under the bus? Who have I called out? Please tell me.
Everyone.
I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. And people learn their lesson. Other people learn their lesson. It's not about KK. Oh my God, we'll get Favreau in there and he'll run everything and give us back the Star Wars we know and love. No. It goes way beyond that. It goes so far beyond that, it's not even funny. Broken Entertainment says, Loki, in fairness, I think at the time you made that prediction, no one understood just how hardcore Disney was with this woke shit. They're true believers.
Brainwashed.
You know when I made that? I made that prediction after Solo. That's how far back that goes. And I learned my lesson. That's how far back that goes. That's how long I've been saying stop making these insane predictions of people getting fired and people getting destroyed and people getting their power taken away from them and all this other bullshit. Stop saying it because it doesn't go anywhere and it's just to pat yourself on the back and, oh my God, this is going to happen and that's going to happen and blah, 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 blah. And then it doesn't happen. Be very careful. Be very fucking careful with what you say is going to happen. But no, it's okay. We can just say whatever. We don't have to be held to it. We don't have to worry about it. We don't have to keep to what we say. We don't have to admit that, oh, oops, we were fucking wrong. You know what? Men admit when they're fucking wrong. Men admit when they make a fucking mistake. Can a woman man up? Fuck yeah, she can man up and admit when she makes a mistake. Guys can too. The people that don't admit it, the people that continually do this and continually say this shit, they can kiss a fucking dick. Sit room. Loki, you chucked the mouse under the bus. Now please back up.
Several times.
Back right up over him like Tron did on X-Wing.
What was that? That was a bump in the road. Are you sure? I don't know. Back up and check. Yeah, okay. All right.
Classic comics. In a way, I see this as a positive. Disney will double down on woke instead of changing, and it will cost them in the long run. Who here? Raise your hand. Throw one in chat if you want to see Disney go the way of the dodo and burn itself fucking down. Throw one in the chat.
Oh, wait. There's going to be a lot of 11s coming our way. 3.
We'll wait. We still
2,
got some time.
1,
Man Squatch,
go.
Mark Infinitely Tired, Nuanced Observer, Project Cambrian, Pacific 414, Mr. Butt Crack Media, Sebastian Simonson, Moons of Madness, Snorted Poops Cuber, Southern Viking, Low Spec Linux Laptop, Psychodorf 9, Snorted Poops Cuber throws a 69. I'll take that as a 1. Chris Persia, big ass 1. Arlena Gesture of Sin, 1. Jedi Bill, 1. Nuanced Observer, 69. I'll take that as a 1. Kendra L, 1. Sit Room, 1. Gesture, 1. Classic Comics, 1. Dean Krantz, 1. Loki from Man Squatch. When Disney goes bankrupt, good studio can buy up all the good IPs at a fire sale price. Claude Parrish, 1. Padre Cambrian, 1 quintillion. Mocking draws with a $10 super chat. JDF's passing does hurt because, like Kevin Conroy, he did embrace his role and the fans he built years after he hung up the suit and Morpher. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well done.
I'm not gonna take down my Green Ranger stuff that I have on display because he took his own life. I'm going to be pissed. And I'm going to ask the question, where were the people that cared about him? Where were the people that said they cared about him? I know I saw a fucking tweet yesterday that was like, I had planned on talking to him, but it'd been over a month and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Why didn't you reach the fuck out? Where were these people that said they cared so much about him? Where were they? What was going on?
Mm-hmm.
Did they know and then they let him do it? What the fuck happened? I want accountability. That's what I want.
Yeah. It's a very touchy subject. It's
and
very
Snowdub with a $2 super chat says, Skull and Tuck and Roll. Skull and Tuck and Roll, Snowdub and Machiny for your super chats, guys. You keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and thank you so very much, gentlemen. Skull and Tuck and Roll.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Man Squatch says, Loki, I'll share this. Sometimes I'm afraid to ask for help for fearing of bringing everyone else down. We put on a brave face. Many people may never know what we're dealing with.
I'll say this. And this is the honest to God truth, guys. Not too many people know this. Loki and I had a brief conversation about this some years ago. This is an issue that runs in my family. Depression is a very real thing, and I know it's popular and cliche to say, oh, yeah, so-and-so suffered from depression. That's why I know it's a very real thing because we're more aware of it now than what we were 30, 40, 50 years ago. And those are things that even I have to deal with. Some days I have days that are better than others. Some days are not so great. But I'm just one of those people where you keep your head up and you keep going. But sometimes if you feel that need to reach out to somebody, even if you get nothing back, you need to have that strength to be able to do so. Because if you don't, or if no one offers you help, if you think you're too proud or too prideful to accept help, don't be. Because there's no shame in accepting help. There is no shame in asking for help. Because this is what's best for you. You need to do what's best for you. And sometimes when you're looking down that dark corridor and taking the easy way out seems real appealing, you got to think about what you would leave behind, because I know plenty of people that I may not even be really close to, but I would never put them through anything like that because it would break them in half, There is no shame in being who you are. And if you are a person that needs help or needs to ask for help, by honest to God, just do it. Because there's no shame in that.
Ghost Rider says, I'm still in denial about JDF. Like someone will report that he was out in the mountains somewhere with no service or Wi-Fi. Hoping that's the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot stop someone from committing suicide. You can show up and say, I'm here. Snowdub says, I lost 2 best friends to depression. I'd do anything to see them again, both in their 30s. Life's too short and precious, friends. Please don't waste it. Take the time to reach out to people. There's someone that you haven't spoken to and you would like to speak to them. Take the time. Don't be afraid. Reach out to them and say something.
Yeah. And just so we're clear, guys, that was not a woe is me story. I just, I want to make it clear. I understand that perspective because it is in my family. Most of my relatives have had it at one point in their life or the other. Some of us, myself included, it's sometimes a daily thing. I call it menopause because it comes and goes, but I deal with it. There are cases out there much worse than I am. I don't let it define who I am. So I'm fortunate in that aspect. So no, that was not a woe is me thing. But, if you or anyone is in that type of position, you're not alone. We're all in this together.
I'm typing.
So yeah, I don't want the impression going around that I'm just a mopey, miserable bastard. That's not me.
I'm going to pin this in chat, guys. What I've just put in there, that is the crisis intervention hotline. If you can't get a hold of a friend, if you can't get a hold of a loved one, if you are contemplating taking your own life, please call that number and talk to somebody. Let them know what's going on with you. Get a hold of a friend. No, Google, I do not want to let you know my location because I put in suicide hotline. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. This took a rather unexpected turn, but it's true. I mean, it's out there. People we know deal with it. Like Man Squatch. If no one's going to look down on you thinking you're, trying to get some fake pity there or, doing anything like that.
He didn't lose anything he didn't lose everything until he took his life. Colonizer Jeebus. He hadn't lost everything. Okay. There are things you can come back from. It happened. It's life. It happened. That doesn't mean you are done and you should end your own life. There's nothing you can't come back from. He had the opportunity. He had the opportunity to say, I fucked up and come back. You never, ever bend the knee. And I'm sorry, but at the end, that's what he did. He bent the knee.
Yeah. To himself, convinced himself that was the right thing to do, or it was the only option.
Have you ever had someone, has anyone here ever had someone encourage them to take their own life, trying to convince you that it's the end and life's never going to get any better? Guess what? They lied. They lied to you. And if your own head is telling you that, it's lying to you.
Yeah. Yeah. If your own head is telling you that, then you need to find out what put that there. And if that,
or who?
Yeah. And if that demands seeking even professional help, then do it. Say, oh, well, I can't afford that. No, I'm not telling you to go to the absolute best licensed friggin' psychologist out there. Call a hotline, talk to a friend. Sometimes even venting helps. I vent to people all the time about the stupidest daily shit. It doesn't even matter. It's like, oh, so-and-so pissed me off because this and this and this. But guys, it's like a pressure valve. If you don't let that pressure valve out to just blow it off once in a while, man, it's not a healthy thing. If you even just want to call up your mom or your dad or a sister, brother, anybody, just to bitch for 5 minutes, just, then by all means do it. Just tell them, hey, don't think every time I call you, it's going to be to bitch about something. But yeah, if you got an outlet or anything like that, take advantage of it because there's outlets out there that are built and designed to help you. And that includes friends and family.
Talk about burden with glorious purpose. Yes, I was told that I was a worthless piece of shit and that I would never do anything good with my life. And I might as well just take my own life right then and there. Do you want to know why? Because they don't ever want to see you. They don't ever want to see you climb out of that pit. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what happened. You can make your life better. You can make your life worth living. You can stand up and say, I am proud of who I am. They can't keep you down. They can't keep you out. They can't keep you burdened. Because you can stand up and say, look what I did. I changed my life for the better. I turned it around. And if you don't like it, suck a fucking dick. Suck a whole bag of them if you don't like it.
Yeah. Because if it comes down to that, that's a them problem. And you're surrounding yourself with the wrong people. If you got shit like that going on, ladies and gentlemen, cut the ties, because you don't need that in your life, because myself, Loki, all of you, we deserve better than that.
Shanatsky, that girl who called her father a racist Trump supporter at her funeral, these people are evil. These people are fucked. And it's a blame game. I don't have what I want in my life. Things aren't going the way I want. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring you down because I'm down. I'm going to bring you down because I'm down. I lived with someone like that for 7 fucking years. I'm going to bring you down because I'm down. I'm going to bring you down to this level, and I'm going to make you feel fucking like shit because that's the way I feel every day. Fuck that. Get out of that now. Get out of it. Leave. Fucking take off. If you have someone that has to bring you down every day to make themselves feel better, get the fuck out, and get the fuck out now. Because misery loves company. Thank you so very much, Pat S. And I thought about that over and over and over and over again. Those people can suck a fucking bag of dicks, a whole bag. That's right, Shellback, a whole fucking bag.
Everything.
And guys, we're out.
Yeah.
I
Sorry,
hope,
we went.
I hope, I hope that JDF's family is okay. I know they're not going to be, but I hope they come out of this and they're okay eventually. They make it through this. It's heartbreaking. This is horrible. I don't care at the end of the day what he did. It wasn't worth taking his own life. Rest in peace, brother. Rest in peace, Green Ranger. We're out of here. We will be back at 5 p.m. tonight for a member stream. So I hope to see all of you there, all the members. I hope you guys come in. It's going to be open mic, so you can hang out, say whatever you want, chill out. It's for members only, members of the channel. Until then, guys, for me, my co-host, take care, be excellent to each other, always speak friend enter. We'll see you guys next Monday on 0 Hour. Take care, everybody.
Later, all.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.